Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us today on our sneak peek to a side gig event. And the purpose of this event is to share with you how having a Shackley business can make an impact on your life. With all the incredible inflation and rising costs today, I think many people are searching for that plan B additional income stream, and Shackley certainly is one option to look at. And, the point of this event is just to create some curiosity. And if you want to find out more, you reach out to the person that invited you. And I appreciate you all taking the time to come today. We have three awesome speakers. And I'm just going to be your host and do a few quick little slides. And then I'm going to introduce a couple of ladies and Maggie, which is really excited that Maggie's here to join us. She's actually the person that originally introduced me to Shackley, and that we calculated, I think it's 33 years this year. So that's a long time to stay with any company. Yeah. And so I'm really impressed or happy, Maggie, that you could join us tonight, and Karen as well. Karen is like the upline sponsor to Maggie, and Mindy is our awesome corporate, Shackley corporate representative that's here to share a little bit with us at the end. So just going to jump in and show you a couple of slides here and tell you a little bit about my background. Just let me get my share screen slides up here. And share screen. There we go. All right, so minimize this. Just so we have clarity here. Okay, so a little bit of background on me. So I was introduced to Shackley, as I said, over 33 years ago, and I'm really impressed, and I'm thriving in wellness without any medications at 58 years young, because I always think about it as being young, not getting older. And I'm really so impressed or so excited about my consistent income stream that pays me wherever I want to live. And this winter we built a home in Mexico to live part-time. And a lot of that was my Shackley income that enabled us to be able to live somewhere different and work from anywhere. So I'm really honored to share the amazing products and opportunity with others, and to be a servant leader that really impacts wellness for others. And my passion is leading a team to create a massive wellness movement so we can be change makers of better health and additional income for many, because we know that's really something a lot of people are looking for right now. So this is my family on the right side, my son and my daughter, my son-in-law, and my little granddaughter. So they're my why, my reason for doing what I do. And a little bit of background on the Shackley history. So, there's a lot of great companies out there in the wellness industry, but what really sets Shackley apart is the difference in the products, the safety, the proven history, and 100% guarantee. So they don't just whip something up in the backyard. Shackley has a 67-year history, I believe, this year, and clinically tested, scientifically proven supplements, and over 70 plus patents pending on the products, over 110 published clinical studies, and millions of healthy and happy customers, which really speaks volumes. And a history of firsts. So Shackley was the first to invent multivitamins in the US, the first in the world to obtain climate neutral certification, the first to introduce an Earth Day product, and the first long-term proof of supplement benefits with the landmark study. So those are some pretty commendable milestones. So why now? So, a growing customer base. So modern life can make it difficult for people to meet their nutritional needs through diet alone. Maybe really, obviously the goal is to strive to eat healthier and live a healthy lifestyle and supplement your diet to fill the gaps. But in one of the recent studies, it showed that 90% of Americans fell short of getting enough of one or more of vitamins and minerals. And this gap has been shown to consistently increase over the years. And so according to 2020 data, 73% of Americans reported taking dietary supplements. So we know there's a big market, especially in the plus 85 category, as you can see from this slide. And the Gen X and millennials, this is huge for them, because 42% and 47% polled reported that they're using supplements within the last 1 to 5 years. So there's a really big market share in the wellness industry. These are the different types of product lines that Shaklee's in. So we have our meal replacement protein powders and collagen, full line of supplements, meal replacement, also some sports nutrition, some amazing green cleaning products, and the skincare that is vegan certified, gluten-free, beyond organic. So I really trust that on my skin. So what does it mean to be a Shaklee ambassador? So if you research the company and go, yeah, I'm sort of interested in this, where would I start? So you would start with the Ready Set Wellness bundle, and when you share that with family and friends, and maybe they want to join just like you did, you're going to get $25 that's showing on the right side of the screen for sharing with them if they decide to purchase a Ready Set Wellness bundle as well. And why we start with that is because it's such a great way to get the basics of nutrition. So you can start with a health quiz to see what's needed for your current supplement regime and also to reach your wellness goals that you have. There's a daily vitamin strip or a daily little health meology vitamin package. You pick a smoothie flavor, you get 2 choices, then you pick a boost. So that all comes in a box, and you get a free membership and you get free shipping. It's a great thing to share with other people because, hey, when we're jumping on a wellness bandwagon, don't we want to take our family and friends with us? And when there's 3 of these Ready Set Wellness bundles sold in a month, that gives you an extra 75, and then Shaklee matches it with 75. So it's a great way to earn your investment for free in that first month just by inviting a few friends and family members to join with you. And then what's in it for you? So we get paid daily with Shaklee, and we also have the flexibility so we can work wherever we want to. You can have a personal website, and you can do your work anywhere on your device, anywhere, anytime. And I've completely been doing that for the last 5 months. The professional development is amazing. There's so much online training with webinars, videos, and social media graphics. It's kind of like a turnkey business that's really provided all of the resources for you that you need. You don't have to stock inventory. You don't have to, pay for shipping products to people or things like that. So, and the picture on the right side just shows the community of Shaklee, and that really has been a blessing to me and a really big reason why I have stayed with the business for so long. Outside of the amazing health benefits, is the community of Shaklee. Many of these people in this picture I have met and are really great friends of mine. And it's so nice to know that you have all of North America to work with and you have an extended Shaklee family all over. So all it takes is one yes, and these are the different options that we have. So the Ready Set Wellness I already spoke about. You can choose the business starter kit, and Mindy has a special deal that she'll share with you later about that. And so it's really not expensive to get started as a business. And you're not just having, you're not just getting supplements to get started on a healthier path. You're starting a business that can pay you for the rest of your life. And, the generational wealth is pretty huge because anybody who has a Shaklee business, you develop that and you grow it, you can pass that on to your kids, to your grandkids. So many of us work in corporate type jobs Monday to Friday. And, when we quit, we get the golden handshake and that's it. We don't have anything else to show for it. With Shaklee, we have the amazing health benefits to show for it. Many of us look a lot younger than our years, and we have the ability to pass that on to our family members. So that's a pretty exciting opportunity. So I want to introduce Karen Grant next, and Karen is very instrumental in my business success and a great friend over the years. Her mom and dad were Shaklee, very high level of the company, actually the first master coordinators in Canada a few years ago. And Karen and I met, I think, originally at a conference when we were in our 20s, I want to say mid-20s. So Karen, take it away. I'd love it if you could just share a little bit about your Shaklee story.
Yeah, sure. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. And I want to thank Judy for inviting me to come on the call tonight and share a little bit with you guys. So I'm a Shaklee kid. I grew up using the products. My mom and dad were both teachers, and they started their Shaklee business in the late 70s. And I just loved everything about the Shaklee philosophy. I loved the story of Shaklee. I loved Basic H. I just loved the whole idea of enabling people and equipping them so that, they could be healthy and learn how to take back their health. And that was something that I really loved about Shaklee. And I used the products diligently, probably maybe even at times more diligently than my parents did, but just really loved the products, and ended up going off and doing my own thing. And I met my husband. We lived away for a little while and we came back to Canada, and the company I was working for filed for bankruptcy. And I started looking around. I still had my job, but I just didn't really believe that I had a future with that organization. And so I started looking for options, and I realized I wanted more challenge, I wanted more reward, and I wanted more flexibility. I wanted the opportunity to be able to make money and contribute more. And I just happened to be invited to an event, and I heard a gentleman speak. His name's Roger Barnett, and he's the current CEO, the owner of the company. And I was just inspired by his vision, to impact people, to empower them to take back their own wellness and to bring true wellness to the world. And I got really excited about what he was talking about. He was looking for business partners, and my parents were looking to, my father had passed actually, and my mom was looking to pass off the business. And we were senior directors at the time, and we just ended up partnering with her. My husband and I partnered with her in the business. And we've been so blessed in so many ways. Our kids are super, super healthy. I think my son didn't miss a sick day at school. He would miss school days for skiing or for traveling, but he never took his sick day till he was in grade 12. And, I didn't even appreciate that at the time. I had no idea. I thought that was kind of normal. And then later on, I realized it wasn't, But we've been really blessed with our Shaklee business. And I find it so rewarding because I love working with all of these people who are on the call, the three ladies who are speaking on the call today. I love working with them. And I love just connecting with people. I think we've been really fortunate because we've been able to build our business online. And I still love to travel. I still travel a lot, but I can still do my business anywhere in the world where I am. So anyways, that's my little blurb. And, if you have any questions that you want to ask, I know that you can get in touch with Judy, and she'll share any questions that you might have with me, and I'll be happy to answer them one-on-one with you. Judy, you're unmuted.
You're muted, Judy.
Thanks, Karen. So happy that you decided to join your mom in the business. It's been a fun journey together, extended Shaklee family members. So next I want to introduce Maggie, and I was mentioned before, Maggie's the one that introduced me to Shaklee, so I'm super grateful to her because it has been life-changing for me. And I couldn't imagine my life without Shaklee in it, as far as the health aspects, but also the extended family and personal growth opportunities. So thank you, Maggie, and take it away.
Well, thank you for inviting me on the call. And it's amazing to look back in the early 80s when I joined Shaklee that Karen was just a teenager. And I had great leadership from her parents. And Judy was a newlywed when I first met her 33 years ago. And here we are, we've stuck with the same company, which so many people in this world don't do. And basically at age 22, I was a sickly and painfully shy full-time dental assistant with migraines, eczema, acne, told I was never able to have kids. I tried the products as an experiment and it worked out. And that worked out better than I thought it would. And I no longer need cortisone cream. And, after just 2 weeks of using the products, no more painkillers either for migraine. So that's a miracle in itself. And they say in life, it's important to have a wise plan. And the wisest plan I've ever done, 42 years, is stick with Shaklee. And it's basically all about helping others. There's so many people that have needs, and a long list of needs, and Shaklee can fill a lot of those needs. So Tony Robbins, on a workshop I tuned into a couple of years ago, did say to the huge audience, if you're not making money in your sleep, you have a problem. And this has been a business for over 2 decades. I have totally goofed off, and I do make money in my sleep from the work I did years and years ago. So it's been so grateful for me to have been a stay-at-home mom, not have to drop them off to a daycare and go work a 9 to 5 job till I'm 65. I've had so much freedom and traveled all over the world with Shackley on 35 free trips. At age 45, I began living on Maui half-time from Canada. And just before I turned 50, I moved here full-time 15 years ago. So one of the joys was to give away 90% of my winter clothing to my friends. And so 12 months of the year here on Maui, I call it Planet Maui, I can go swimming, hiking, play pickleball, go to concerts under the stars, and still help others that are in need, because Shackley fills the need. It's wonderful to be using all these products all these years. My skin keeps getting better. As a matter of fact, my dermatologist told me last year, as he looked at me with a magnifying glass from head to toe, that no one he's ever seen in 45 years has skin as young as mine. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I thought he was going to get mad at me because I do have a suntan, and that didn't happen. So we have wonderful tax benefits, the freedom, the peace of mind that you can pass your business on to your kids and grandkids. You can experiment with these products risk-free. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by trying Shackley products. Field test them for yourself and see what happens. And basically, we have so many combinations in our business. We have couples, single parents. We have mother-daughter, mother-son, father-son, father-daughter, grandparents with their grandchildren. It's just an amazing business, and it just keeps getting easier and easier and better. So I invite you to get in touch with the person who invited you on this call and make a plan to launch yourself a wonderful business, and just don't look back. It's a wonderful business with a great future. Thanks to Roger Barnett, who took over the company in 2004. Thanks again.
Thanks, Maggie. That was so great. I love your skin too, and that's super impressive what your dermatologist said, because would you share how old you are?
I'll be 65 in mid-October.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Incredible. So that's like a living proof testimonial. Yeah, all we have to do is look at
four healthy grandchildren too, that before they could talk would point for their Shackley products. My little grandson in Canada in October, one of his first words when he was pointing to the vitamin C chewable bottle is open.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
My little granddaughter's almost 4, and her favorite is the Life Shake protein powder. She would just like take scoops of it and just have it all day, and dips raw apples in it on a little plate. That's her absolute favorite.
Oh, she's
so
adorable.
She's getting good nutrition. Thank you for sharing, Maggie and Karen. That's awesome. Next, I'd like to introduce Mindy Trimble, and she's our corporate representative. And Mindy gets to live in the beautiful state of Utah. And I was fortunate enough to visit her when I was on my way through on my big drive down to Mexico in November, and that was super awesome. So Mindy, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Well, I'm honored. Thank you for inviting me and letting me be here with you guys. And I don't want to take up a lot of time, but just to kind of, I guess, reiterate what has already been said by these 3 amazing ladies that are on here, is just really the community and the family that is created at Shackley. I've been here at Shackley for just a little over 3 years now, and I really had no idea when I started here what that meant exactly. And I tell this story sometimes, and it has become more and more prominent at the longer that I'm here. Is when I very first started, I had a few people say that, or not a few, quite a few, that, oh, welcome to the Shackley family. I hope you find this to be your permanent home. I kept hearing that, Shackley family, Shackley family. And I have to say, to be completely transparent and honest, at first I found it a little cliche. I thought, well, this is weird, and kind of would chuckle a little bit when I would hear it. And it has been very interesting and a very I don't know how to even explain it other than heartwarming, that rather you are on the field side, on the corporate side, that it is such a partnership, and we work together and we combine forces to really create a place of health and wellness for people. And the products, we have that, and they're amazing products. And I always say the products speak for themselves, but the community and the culture has been created by the people that are here. And so I absolutely love that. I was drawn to Shaklee by really three things were huge to me and have continued to be true. The importance that Shaklee places on the science behind their products. That is such a big deal to Shaklee, and that really resonated with me. And the quality of not just their products, but the people and the service. The service those are really three things that were a big deal to me and that I have found are top notch here at Shaklee. And I've been so impressed by it and feel honored to be able to say that it's where I work and it's who I've chosen to partner with. And so I love everything that everyone has said, and it's so true. And like I said, and like they've said, if you guys have any questions about anything as you've joined this, make sure that you talk to the person that invited you, and they have all the answers. And if they don't have answers, there's so many resources, and we will find the answers for you. So thanks for joining us. I do have a really fun promotion that we have going on right now that I'm able to offer through the end of the month, that anyone that joins, Judy, I think if you want to go back to that slide, thanks, that has the Ready Set Wellness Bundle. Oh, do you want me to talk about the frother first? We'll talk
Oh, no,
about this.
you could do the Ready, Set, Well, yeah, the join.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the Ready Set Wellness Bundle is typically $69.90 or $169, and then if you join as an ambassador, it's $49.95. And I have a promotion code right now that you can use for $25 off of the join fee, which is typically $50. So the promotion code is March 23 in all caps. So anyways, like I said, if you have any questions, please reach out to the person that joined or that invited you. Oh, and we do have right now also a new hand frother, which is really fun. I don't know if anyone on here has one. I have one, and they're really cool. You can do all kinds of fun things with. I see Karen raising her hand. And it goes until the 31st. And so make sure that you talk to the person that invited you, and they can give you all the information about that. But we recently, just to quickly end, we recently had a presentation from two sisters that have been in their second generation. Their businesses handed down to them. They've known, that's all they've known is Shaklee. They were born into taking the Shaklee products and have their whole lives. And they made a comment that has really stuck with me that I absolutely loved, and said the awesome thing, their favorite thing about Shaklee, and the thing that they have noticed over the years that they absolutely love, is that there is a place in Shaklee for everyone of all ages. We have people that have been here for 50, 60 plus years, and we have brand new people that are just, in their 18 to 20s that are thriving in Shaklee and everything in between. And I absolutely loved that and find it to be so true that this is a place that there's really a place for anyone of any age. And so anyways, I will end with that and pass it back over to Judy. And thanks again for letting me join you guys tonight.
Thank you, Mindy. Appreciate that. Yeah, so if you have any questions, like Mindy has said, just reach out to the person that invited you. And we're so happy that you joined us this evening. Thank you for your time. If you're watching this on the repeat or the recording, I hope the sound is okay for you. And we're just grateful that you took the time to check Shaklee out. And I'm sure that you will be incredibly blessed by your choice to at least be curious and explore a little bit more to see if it's the right fit for you. Thank you for joining us.